Vocalo.org, 89.5 FM. I'm your girl Molly.
And I'm Jessica LaShawn.
And we're having our Friday music show! Yay! And non-thinking. I did too much thinking during the week.
Yeah.
And now it is. You gotta sing. I know, I just totally degraded the music show. It's not, but it's not like thinking about, if it was any other day, I'm like looking at the news and I'd have to be like talking about Justice Paul Stevens retiring, and his mines blowing up, and abortion rights, blah, blah, blah. No. Depressing. Let's talk about sneakers.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. That's Brandon Williamson.
Oh, for sure.
Who are you?
Oh, wow. Who am I not? Sometimes I'm a, high-five fanatic, number 10 order at McDonald's, world traveler, art lover, yeah, I'm a lot of things, but nothing bad.
And we also got Niena Drake in the studio.
Yes, Niena is my nickname. It's funny you guys call me Niena. But Niena is my real name. It's Niena Drake. Yep, that's me.
Oops, sorry.
No,
I'm guilty.
People call me Niena. People call me Niena. That's fine, but I prefer Niena.
Oh, well then you're Niena.
Yeah.
From here on out. Niena Drake is in the studio with us.
Yes.
So Jessica just asked me how many female DJs do I know, and I was like, well, me, hello. She's like, no, ones that actually have 2 turntables, a mixer. And I said, okay, 0. I don't know any, and I don't even know that many who do what I'm doing right now.
Mm-hmm.
So Niena,
Yeah.
you are one of those female DJs.
Yes. Honored to be one at that. Yeah, I'm very honored. I just love music, and that's what brought my heart and my hands to the turntable, period.
What age did you start DJing or learning the process?
I actually DJed my first party when I was about 12, but I didn't use turntables. Back when remember when we used to make mixes? I don't know if you guys remember, but off of cassettes.
Oh, yes.
And we would dub music.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. I've always loved music, and I was always in the group of my friends the one that had the best music selection. So people were always asking me, make me a mix, make me a CD, make me a cassette. Like, that's how it happened. I just, I was always the one that had a very good, kind of stock of music, and I learned how to put it together well.
That's how I actually made extra cash on the side in high school.
Selling cassette mixers? That's illegal.
Oh well. Alright, so Brandon Williamson, you also have a connection with music. What was that?
First of all, this whole government name thing.
Oh, sorry. What did you want to say?
I don't ever use one government name. It just seems weird. It's okay. It sounds weird. Like I'm at the bank. Or a court. Yeah, so I do have a couple connections with music. I grew up with it. Probably my favorite era of hip hop was like 94, 98, like Black Moon to like the middle of Wu-Tang. Like that was like basically what raised me and grew me up into like who I am today as far as my influences and principles. Other than of course like my religion and relationship with God. But my relationship with music now. We basically promote our products and everything that we're doing as far as the lifestyle that we want to lead through the actual music and artists that we decide to work with. So that's pretty cool because we basically get to influence the music opposed to picking a song that we like or we feel like helps us get ready and saying, yo, this is my new soundtrack. We can actually create a soundtrack, and that's what we do typically.
Alright, for those of you that don't know, the people out there that don't know, tell me about your main company that you're focusing on right now.
Man, it depends what day of the week we're talking about. But I guess my main, my first international stake has been my iPhone app, which is SoleSearch. SoleSearch is the #1 sneaker app, the very first ever sneaker boutique finder application for the iPhone and now currently for the iPad. Find any sneaker spot that is in existence within our database from California to Australia, like literally, like we have users in Australia and I talk to them.
Didn't quite get there, but I did see the use for it if you're in a city where you're down really friends. Like I was in San Francisco a couple weeks ago and I was like, I want to get some sneakers, and no one knew where to go.
Yeah, you should have the fat laces. But now you know what I said.
Now
but
I
like, and the biggest thing, like even if you're not a sneaker fanatic or sneakerhead or a person that needs sneakers when you go out of town, like when I go out of town, I typically pack my bag to the T. So if I bought something, I had to ship it back anyway. But when you're in these cities, like the sneaker store is like the mecca of each city. Like you can go to any sneaker store in any city and ask them what's going on tonight, and they'll be able to tell you. They'll tell you where not to go. They will tell you where to go. They'll tell you the dress code. They'll tell you what kind of crowd you get into. So it's more than just sneakers. It's like concierge for your city.
You just heard Tell Me from...
Yeah, Willie the Kid.
Oh, wait, I have your microphone on.
Yeah, Tell Him from Willie the Kid, WTK, the Crown Prince.
All right, so that's someone who's... this is where I try to figure out like what people do. When someone tells you they're like a promoter, you're like, okay, what is that like? What do you actually do? Okay, what are you?
I'm a businessman.
Okay, you're a businessman.
I'm a connector of dots. I'm a curator of culture. Like, I think of myself as a placement maker.
And how do you make money off of that? If you're a businessman.
In that regard, in regards to Will, it promotes my product.
That product being?
My product being SoleSearch.
Oh, okay.
My product being SoleSearch. My product being, I also have a luggage line from Perseverance, so it promotes my luggage line. You know, the little drops that someone could put in, or a placement in a video that happens, or in a YouTube situation. Like, all of those things are things that add up to noticeability at the end of the day.
Okay. Lots of different things.
Lots of different things. You know, you have to. It's so much.
Every day.
Every day
is a hustle.
Every day is a hustle. Everyone wants the quick look. You know, the quick look doesn't really exist for us. Everything we've been doing probably the past 5 or 6 years.
Alright, and that's how we're basically tying you guys in, because Niena Drake is also
Niena.
Years of calling her Niena. Alright, so Niena Drake is it? Did I get it right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. She's also in the building, and you're a DJ, and you also have a close tie with fashion.
Yeah, I do wardrobe styling too. I've been, just blessed to meet and know the right people. I always say for me, people are like, oh, did you go to school for that? No, I didn't go to school. I had an awesome, fly grandmother that just dressed to the nines every day. And, I was kind of born with an eye for fashion and an ear for music. And I love them both, and I can't give them up, and that's what I do. I do wardrobe